My
So
Googles.
this what I don't understand. How does a non-Pacoima guy
Right.
knows what a guy from Pacoima does in
One thing
Pacoima?
about with whack, they don't like me because when I say something, it be real, and I'm going to show you the proof of it. I'm never going to let nothing come out my mouth that I don't have the proof. So Spider looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
You say Whack lied on you. So I'm speaking in general. If a nigga lie on you, you got all right to lie on them. You know what I'm saying? That's just what go with anybody. But Whack never lied on you.
Looks at me because we go back to the juvenile side of the county.
I gotta carry this with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, I gotta keep this with me.
Yeah, neighborhood that bustin'. Giving a shout out right now to SPR in the streets, man. Spot low, y'all already know what it is. Sloss and air. It's neighborhood net bustin'. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
All that and then some to the end. Come hit these YouTube streets. Find a Kona and Ben one. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. They saying something about DP and in connection with Blueface. And then they saying he respond. We gonna see what he talking about. I want to know what Blueface got to say about Tester. Oh my mama, the Sereno that he had, the what would you call it? The love triangle with in high school. He had football controversy with him in high school. Then once Blueface got out of high school, somewhere around Santa Clarita or out by Magic Mountain in that area, allegedly that there was an attempted robbery or a successful robbery, actually, where there may or may have not been an attempt to defend oneself on behalf of Blueface, and there was an arrest or there was an apprehension or a response made by law enforcement, and there were statements made signed not only by Cash Jones but Kim Jones as well. Shout out to Kim, no fault of her own, just dealing with Ho No Honey. She was his wife at the time. However, there was a statement of incrimination made against Tester. Daniel, that Blueface is quite familiar with. So why they doing all this other talking? It's something I have been quite vocal about for some time. And then one of his G homies came on here and was speaking about like I was politicking on behalf of the Southsider card. And just based on everything considered, I had kind of like, gave him, I got on the phone with Cuz. Shout out to Kev Mack. I believe it was Kev Mack, Nightbud, because I seen him on the Kev Mack. So I tapped out to Kev Mack, I believe, got in touch with him. Or somebody I know, one of the keyways put me in touch with Cuz. We talked. It wasn't that big a deal. And I had kind of like agreed to just stay offline mentioning what I knew Blueface had did in regards to what took place with Tester, the Sereno, because it was as if I was politicking on their behalf. But even though this is the facts over feelings zone, the nigga who was the only one person in the entire world from Schoolyard that has something to say about it. Cuz dead. He died. Rest in peace to Cuz. So I was making a personal consideration for that individual by not referencing it any further. And now that Cuz dead, I don't have to think about what I told him or committed to him or agreed to or consider him whatsoever because he dead. Now it's like I can be a little bit more honest and open as I intended to be from the start. Because at first I showed Cuz nothing but keyway love, machine in motion. Because he was a keyway. And I would, even when I was going in on Ho No Honey, I would avoid doing or saying anything negative about Cuz. I used to make Ho No Honey hot. But then some of my Sereno peoples that I know made me aware of this situation, or snitchuation, should I say. And I got kind of vocal about it. And for Blueface to be so open about so many intimate, private things, I was confused why he never addressed it. Now that I see him online explaining his politics, I'm still curious as why he don't want to talk about what happened between him and Tester and the paperwork. I only saw it on FaceTime, but I actually saw some signatures and statements on a FaceTime call. Individual that was allegedly guilty of whatever took place that night of a robbery. His people was in possession of that Blueface, that first blue chain that became kind of popular when he became popular, as well as yeah. So with no further ado, Blueface responded to these DP rumors, and let's see what him and the Bible Crips have been up to.
After heinous accusations of ducking fades in jail, Schoolyard Crip rapper
I want to say this, because I hope this is the case. Like I said, I had love for Cuz when he went on his first Breakfast Club interview. They asked him basically what raised his whole Crippin' and rap influence, and he said it was Spotalo, the G Unit Crips, basically, right? If you just look at the pattern of what he is, does, where he from, and then what he actually said, that was my version. Of course, I flipped it. But anyway, I never had a problem with calling Spartacus, Keyway Nation, Machine of Motion. So still to this day, I'm hoping that what the Serenos has showed me was bogus, and that he would come out and clear his name, and I could be like, the SA homies had tried to twist me up with a Keyway, you feel me? Because I don't want to believe what I believe currently. What I saw as far as paperwork on that FaceTime, I want to acknowledge it could be fraudulent and fake. So since Blueface is on this campaign of clarifying things associated with his name and smut, somebody let him know I did this video, because I know he don't tap into the black box, but let him know he might as well go ahead and clear that up about Tester too. Oh my mama, just get his whole card right, like his whole little jacket right, like why he on some low shit trying to get his jacket clear about certain things, just get the whole thing clear. What happened with Tester? Oh my mama, Eastside Keyway.
Blueface has responded, and it looks like he might be going back to jail behind this.
Blueface got a DP.
Is Blueface about to risk his freedom to go right back to jail after confronting a bunch of weirdo clout chasers?
Sipping slow, yakking the act, thinking I'm there.
Oh, chat. Run up these likes, and make sure you're hitting that hype button, because the hype points help the channel in a major way. So if you got hype points, make sure you give me that, alright? Listen, Blueface has just responded after allegations of him either getting a DP or on schedule to get one, based on someone who called, allegedly, someone who was locked up with Blueface calling in to someone's stream and saying that, hey, Blueface was ducking fades in prison. He also was seen crying and even more things that would definitely get Blueface DP'd, which is disciplinary actions. All right, now if you don't know what a DP is a specific street culture and slang where a member might be DP'd, disciplined for an infraction. The exact nature of the punishment can vary depending on the gang and
This crazy. They got this. Where did he look this up at, Kyle? Where does he get this info from? This, man, that's just crazy, Kyle.
the severity of the offense. This interpretation is supported by discussions in true crime or cultural commentary, where individuals such as certain gang members discuss the process and reasons for being disciplined by their set. Just so we have an understanding here, this person who's allegedly was locked up with Blueface is saying that, you know, Blueface definitely did not rep his Schoolyard Crip set while incarcerated. But why didn't anyone say this while he was actually locked up? Why did y'all wait till after? In fact, right after Blueface came home, he was on DDG's stream saying how many fights he got into while he was locked up. So is this person lying or telling the truth? Let's run that clip, shall we?
Fuck that shit. Somebody said, did you fight me? I did. Of course, man. Was it fun? Yeah, it was cool. Actually, I surprised myself. I was in there terrorizing shit. I was surprised. I was surprised. They were surprised too. I was surprised and they were surprised. But it's
Did you
like,
was fighting
man,
niggas for no reason type shit? Like, or was it like real reasons why you was fighting?
nah, I'm fighting niggas for real reasons, man. I'm Blueface. So niggas ain't getting the fade just cause you a blood and I'm a Crip. Nah, hell no, nigga. So 100 Crips in here, nigga.
Now, I'm just curious. Does he say he was turning down shit? I'm just saying, like, not saying that's a negative or positive, good, bad, right or wrong thing. I'm just trying to make sure I heard him clear, y'all. Did he just say he was in there turning shit down because he Blueface?
You finna fight Blueface? I think you is, man. You gonna fight if I wanna fight.
Right.
So niggas I fought is because I wanted to fight him, not because it was pressing or nothing like that.
Man, if I'm no genius, I'm no rocket scientist, but from what I can ascertain, Cuz just said he was turning down shit, picking and choosing. And you can color it however you choose to color it, but while you color it, how you want to color it, let me know where I went wrong, stop me where I lied. Is he not interpreted how you trying to make it sound? Didn't he just say he was turning shit down?
But yeah, so majority of it was like for reasons, you feel me?
Did you box again? Got to.
Hell yeah, man.
Got to, bro.
You got Jake Paul fight, man.
So yeah, it appears Blueface was supposedly running these fades, okay? And he has all of these game tats on his face. One in particular is a YSL tattoo. Now, some people might say, why does he have YSL on his face? Well, in case you're unaware, YSL is a Schoolyard Crip tattoo because in YSL, you also have the letters SLY, which would also be acronyms for Schoolyard Crip. Alright, I'm just saying SLY is a Schoolyard Crip type of acronym, and that's why he has.
Let me find out he is intentionally associating himself with the most homo thug Damu the industry has ever seen, and Young Thug and that YSL, young sexy lame bush, this dress wearing fingernail polish, calling Birdman Babe Boo type ass. Man, let me find out he is purposely trying to associate, connect with that,
YSL on his face, alongside a bunch of other tattoos which represent him getting active and other names for his Schoolyard Crip set. Okay, now he wouldn't have those tattoos in jail unless he was actually doing something, correct? I'm just saying. But Blueface is clearly upset and feels some type of way about people trying to try his gangster, trying to say he got DP'd by his set.
Address this shit one time only for y'all, gang. Bro, my whole term, I did everything the correct way, gang. I hit the minimum yard.
I seen a clip where Cuz said he got the tattoos on his face and got thick because he didn't want to be attractive or be attractive to another man. Lord have mercy, Jesus, just that psychology blows my mind. And why they talking about DP, I heard he got DP'd a long time ago. He went and pulled up for it. I don't know where the DP got glamorized, because from the culture of my Crip and, DP is for the other niggas. We ain't them kind of Crips, east side, for them though. Either way, it's not about, this current statement was not about him already being DP. There was a piece of social media content circling where his homie said, allegedly, it could have been fake. I'm not sure. But what was allegedly posted was, bring your nice ass to was it the land, the section, the city, that for up and coming new DP, not in the past, but it's like he's gonna speak about the past. But let's see.
Nigga, 3 weeks, I'm out of there. My points went up. Nigga, I'm on active York, gangland. I did everything the correct way. All that shit niggas popping about Blueface got a DP. I'm on Schoolyard Crip. I've been from the hood for damn near a decade. I ain't been DP one time.
The cuss say damn near a decade. Make me feel, oh, that's crazy. He said that shit like it mattered damn near a decade. That's deep. It's a big gap between these generations. Whew. That's deep.
And it's not gonna happen because I follow the rules. I program. Schoolyard crib. Like, I know I'm fresh out and I got this prison shit back booming and niggas wanna come out and tell their story. A blind nigga just got on here and said,
Prison been booming before you got out, bro. Just gotta keep it a Google. The boy Brazy, uh, who else been popping for the prison? My nigga C-Star Neighbors, the boy from Stevenson. The prison content been booming before you got out, Blueface, Eastside.
we had mandatory yard, we squabbled in our ops. You were not on the active yard. Dead homies. If you squabbled any ops in prison, you were not on the active yard. That's a no-go.
That's not true. If you squabble them because they your ops, and like the county jail, maybe. But yeah, that's the only nigga that can get a head up is a nigga that I don't get along with, but he probably trying to say there has to have to be some type of other disagreement for us to reach that point. Like, you are op, but that's to the side. We play cards together. We work together. We play basketball together. Now, throughout that process, if some type of disagreement, you know, presents itself, then you can get a squabble. Now, if he talking about just like, oh, we got brand new fish, because you're a young nigga to the pen when you first get from reception to the yard. When they walking you in with your it's gonna be a group of niggas, all the young actor gang members on the yard is gonna rush the fish line and be like, hey, where you from, homie? Woo, woo, woo. So if you gonna be like, damn, when you gonna let them know where you from, you don't know what that mean when you step on that yard. But on the prison yard, that's just, once you get on the, as aggressive as it sound, once you get on the other side of the gate, it's just like, oh, you got a homie up here and building whoop whoop. That's all it is. But they not gonna come with a kumbaya welcome committee like, hey, how you doing? It just looks aggressive. And when you don't know no better the first time, it feel like, woo. But yeah. I forgot what I was even telling that story about the fish line. But prison, no. This is the exact opposite. The same nigga, you coming up on this 4-yard for knocking down one of his homies just because he was from that hood. Now on this 4-yard, that's your next door neighbor. He may be a whole lot of other things that you are cooperating with. I'm talking about, bro, within the same year, you commit your crime today, catch a case tomorrow, get sentenced 6 months from now, 3 months later, you are cooperating with a member, a factor, a reputable from that section, bro. Oh, my mama.
Come on, cuz. It's 2026. Let me fix that. I've been from the hood for over a decade.
Well, that's a big jump from almost a decade to over a decade. Yeah, mathematics got to be better than that one. Well, you know, we did see your first interview, the same interview when you told him you was a G unit Crip. You did tell him, I don't know nothing about my deal. All I know is whack, hole, no honey. So I don't know how sharp you was. You was an athlete in high school. A lot of times the jocks get to skip on the academics. Your vocabulary with your rap style is not too extensive. So yeah, maybe you are being honest right now.
On that schwab. Yeah. Ask about that. Over a decade. And I did everything that a nigga. There's nothing that I ain't did.
Today's climate, as young as you are, it hasn't been. Oh, you said it's over a decade now. You didn't say how far. It was almost a decade a moment ago. Now it's over a decade, but this is the YSL, the fucking 9 trade to Coochie takedown, the Rolling 60s Rico, the no jumpers fed quarters, the Sue Surf, the Asanova 2 times era. And this nigga, look at him looking at the camera, fresh out the prison, trying to prove to the world, the feds, and everybody watching that he done did everything. He ain't been doing it for no longer than a decade. That means everything is recent, and there's no statues on that thing. This how goofy, slow-tarded these motherfuckers speak. That's crazy.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. School crib.
The feds, yeah. If the feds is y'all dummy, slow-tard.
Cut it out.
So
And that, cut it out, hair swinging, that shit is femininity. It's your mama, cuz. Your daddy feminine is too. We see that. But your mama is the more masculine of the two. And that shit done bled through the Blueface bleed 'em, dude. Dead homies, you got femininity. Nigga, Krishan Rock is more masculine than you. Jane almost, when she get upset, cause you sassy as a crip, as a bitch on crip. Toughen up, Keyway. And you doing 10 pull-ups, barely. Cause you was a slim, strong body, tall, wide receiver built nigga. You supposed to be doing 30, 40s after doing a 24 months straight, Keyway. You was a young athlete. You must have really been a spice head, like your baby mama said. Eastside.
Blueface seems like he's ready to run it with whoever is questioning his crippin', for whoever is trying to doubt the integrity of his crippin', saying that he ain't run it in jail and etc. Listen, y'all might wanna, try to get in the ring with Blueface or something. I mean, listen, this ain't even ring-worthy stuff. This is street business, okay? This is crip business. So this could get ugly. I mean,
Nah, this ain't crip business. The only crip business is the business of if it was real. And I'm acknowledging it could have not been authentic. But if that tweet was authentic about his homie saying, bring your nice eyes to the set when you're not sure if you've been banging a decade or over a decade, you're this fresh, you've been a celebrity a lot of that time. You trying to explain how you went from what yard to what yard. You saying you got tattoos on your face and tried to gain weight so you wouldn't be attractive to an aggressive man. That's the only crip business you got going on. To go holler at them cats. Oh, blah, 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 blah. All the rest of that shit ain't crip business. That's celebrity, reality show star, whack hole no hunted, rap industry business.
he's already dissing some Bloods and some Crips to the ops of his hood. You see what happened with Big Sad 1900 and other people talking about they ready to get it in Blueface and etc. This can turn very ugly very quickly, especially when you are dissing hoods. Things can get very nasty. So Blueface might run the risk of potentially getting locked up if he plans on seeing his ops anytime soon, because when you see ops, listen, it's gonna go past shooting the one. It's gonna go past running a fade. There might be some blicks present. I'm just saying. Plus, to me, it looks like
Hey, it's crazy. You know that, homie. What's the homie channel? It's crazy. A dude from obviously as far away from where we from as he is, as different as his dialect. He know better than that goofy ass, bunk ass, corny ass, fade bullshit these goofy ass niggas be talking about on the internet. Oh yeah, the name of his channel, Showface News. Go follow up Showface News. Shout out to Showface, liquor with no chase.
people are just clout chasing, trying to have a story by saying that Blueface got DP because it would be popular around.
You misread it, Showface. Did you leave your glasses off? They didn't say he got DP. They said he was supposed to go get DP.
It would get motion. It would force Blueface to respond, which he actually did, so it did work in their favor in that regard. But do you think Blueface didn't run no fades in the yard? Is he capping? Because I don't think Blueface is capping, Jim.
The cap and the confusion comes from the fact that the first verse he talking about he fading wooty wooty wop, and now he making a statement about if you fade wooty whoop without giving the general public the privilege of understanding. He's explaining the difference from the county jail culture to the prison culture. So it sounds like he's contradicting himself, but there's a difference in the culture of both environments, especially these days. Not so much as back in the day, in my era, maybe prior to that, it was more like it is now. But shit went through phases and eras based on different demographics inside the prisons and race and politics. Shit was different climates at different times.
This man done had his entire face tatted and plastered with gang symbols, okay? Now, you ain't just getting these symbols for nothing. Now, I see a bunch of sidewalk people say, hey, this has to be a humiliation ritual for Blueface. Well, champ, you're wrong. In case you were unaware, those tattoos you see on Blueface's face ain't there for nothing.
It's just the nigga that be saying, yo, you swallowing Franks. This him, that why do his voice is familiar. I never knew what he looked like. Think he be down with another nigga though. I think it's a duo.
Y'all think it's just ridiculous things, but guess what? In the world of gangbanging, all right, especially out west, these symbols mean something, okay?
No, they don't. No, they don't, my nigga. Salute to you. Maybe that's some individual artists, rappers. Them symbols are not like dedicated, meaningful, noticeable gangbang symbols, especially not all of them. Few of them may be some new shit I'm not aware of, but they definitely do not just represent gangbang culture. Trust.
It might not mean much to you. These might look like your everyday logos, but there's a reason for that. Champ, they're symbolic, all right?
It's the way he say champ. And then Gangland Neem got a homie that talk like this. And at one point, I believed it, unless this is Gangland Neem homie, it's another nigga that talk like this. And at one point, I thought, and I'm running about, and Neem let me know he understood why I had him confused, because he got a homie that talk just like this. Or this is his homie, and it's another nigga that be doing this shit that sound just like him. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Supposed to seem like they're not gang logos, because that would, lessen the risk of the police or the feds questioning anything. But these meanings hold some type of value, all right? And it paints a perfect picture of what type of time Blueface is on. I'm just gonna be honest about the situation, y'all. But honestly, what do you really think is going on here? Do you think Blueface is gonna be headed back to jail? Because honestly, he's had a lot of problems since he's been out, and he ain't been out for an entire week. So
I'm gonna just say this in general, bro. When you call yourself a young Keyway, that young, fresh off that energy of doing 2 years, and you still think you need to explain how the yards win and who you is, what you want, will, and do, and all that, a lot of times, recidivism, I think I said it right, is a part of your program. Not specific to Blueface, but the energy he's trying to project and act as if it's natural to him, and the little time he did, 9 times out of 10, if you really Keyway Nation acting, moving like he's portraying, like I did, you do return to prison. And I'm not wishing that on him, hoping that on him, but I'm just noticing trends.
what do y'all think is up next when it comes to this whole Blueface situation? And do y'all think he got DP? Do y'all think that he has some type of issues in his set with his big homie and etc.? Hey, listen, gang, I want y'all to let me know how y'all feel about all this in the comment section, okay? Let me know how you feel. Also, I need you to make sure you smash the like button and sharing the video, and most importantly, hitting that hype button, because the hype button helps the channel in a major way.
Oh God, cuz don't look like he supposed to sound like that. And we gotta do some animation, cuz. You need to do some voiceover work, cuz. You could be a cartoon character, cuz. Actually, your voice. He sound crazy to the most, especially when he get in this comedic zone. If this the nigga I think he is, cuz funny. Yo. This nigga just swallowing Franks.
So if you would, please up those hype points. Also, make sure you subscribe to the Mayor's second channel, which is called Big Gotham, which is a fire channel with nearly 1,000 subscribers, as well as the Mayor's Discord, which nearly has 1,000 users because it's such a lit Discord, and the Mayor's Twitter community, which is called Showface News, which I just created. Listen, Everything is in the pinned comment section. Hit those links, okay? And one more thing before we get up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the mayor, the one and only real New York mayor, F. Mondani, and you rocking with the town favorite Troll Face News. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the town versus everybody at all times. Hit the like, share the video. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.
Oh, my mama, I went through that trying to have a little run of words that you always repeat and all that. That I ain't trying to do nothing redundant, formatted. Shout out to Showface News. You feel me? Shout out to Blueface. He back out here, he politicking, he in the forefront. As he's doing it, as a member of Keyway Nation, I just asked that he clarify what happened with him and Tester, cuz you explaining what yard you was on, you explaining about your DP and situation and all that, cuz. What happened with you and Tester, cuz, when your blue chain came up missing, cuz, and the Sedinho say, cuz, you made a statement on him, cuz. What happened, Keyway? Night bud.
Hanging with the wrong, you want to be a follower, you following people. Only 12 years old though, like you not even understanding. You done threw your whole fucking life away for nothing though. Boy, you is crazy as hell. You just don't know. They gonna give you some time because you got something to do with it. You was there. You just ain't understanding where I was from. I can't even do nothing. They won't even tell me nothing, what you charged with, nothing. Because they want you to tell what the you see.
That puzzle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.